Friends, I want to talk a bit about the course itself together, what we're going to work on in this course. Let me put it to you straight. There is a lot of information in the course about global financial markets, especially Forex. That is information related to the market in different trading models, various strategies, or even the overall approach. And the context of the market is full of information, knowing all of which actually makes things more confusing. Those who have previously worked in the market or have experience in this field know this very well. It's clear to them that when we overload our minds with too much information and data, when it's time to trade, processing all this information and making the right decision during a trade becomes very, very error prone. Some tools, for example, give us buy signals while others give us sell signals. Making decisions amid all these contradictions becomes extremely difficult. Well, after 13 years of learning and 7 years of specialized teaching in these financial markets, after holding all these seminars, all these conferences, and all these different meetings and consultations, and after working with students who managed to succeed in these markets, we came to the conclusion that simplification is the most important factor in achieving success. In this course, we intend to use all the knowledge available about this market, but explain it in a completely simple language and in a routine way so that you can make use of these markets and achieve dollar profits. If I want to explain this to you with an example, let me put it this way. For example, let's say we're driving and we've learned all the tricks of driving. But when suddenly there's traffic in front of us or suddenly there's an accident ahead, at that moment we can't go through every single factor that could prevent us from hitting the car in front and consider them one by one. We don't have time to check where the handbrake is, where exactly to press the clutch pedal, how to shift gears, or how to reduce our speed. Often in a split second, we have to make the best decision, and we need to be so skilled at it that we can get ourselves safely to our destination in the simplest way possible. Why do I call it a journey? Because I believe investing is a journey, not a destination. It's not like we start today and arrive tomorrow. Here, throughout the course of our investment portfolio, with all the trades we make and all the strategies we learn over a certain period, we view investing as music and as a journey in such a way that if we reach certain milestones and incur some losses, and at other milestones we make profits, we neither get excited about our profits nor upset about our losses, because our goal is to achieve an overall result from the market. It's not expected that every single one of our trades will have a 100% chance of success in the market. And it's also not the case that all our trades will definitely end in failure in the market. But we are called a successful trader when, over a certain period, the overall outcome of our trades is positive. That means it's possible. It's possible with the capital management we're working with. I might lose 3% of my capital. Then in my next trades, I need to make 4 or 5% profit, then maybe lose 2% again, then make 10% profit. In the end, when we look at the overall result of this journey over time, we see that we have a 20% return. And this is what turns us into a successful and consistent trader. If we get carried away by one of the positive trades the market gives us and think, well, now I know the whole market, and believe I can act however I want in the market. Or if I take a loss and say, oh, I'm disappointed, and think, this market isn't for me, I don't belong here. In fact, it's here that we learn money management, what to do with our capital, how to protect our capital against any possible news or unexpected events in the market. Sometimes we've fully mastered our technique and are working technically in the market, but then there are some fundamentals, some news reports that come out, news reports that we can easily analyze them, see what to do, and determine whether they're in line with our trades or not. But sometimes unexpected events happen in the market. Let's review a few recent examples together. For instance, one of the examples we witnessed today was, in recent days, the event was the assassination of dear General Soleimani. Well, this event was unpredictable and caused some fluctuations, for example, in global gold prices. You know that whenever the world moves toward insecurity, gold is considered a safe asset, and safe assets lead to price increases. More people, including even large financial institutions and major holdings, move their money towards safe assets. Whenever the world moves toward ease, the value of safe assets decreases and money starts circulating within the economy. Another recent event that happened and no one could have predicted was the explosion that occurred in Beirut. And again, this was an event that no one could have foreseen. So we use capital management in the market of probabilities for unexpected news that we are unaware of. We always keep this with us so that it becomes the key to our long-term success and winning in this market. All right, so In this course, our plan is to simplify things a lot with the topics we'll cover so that you won't be intimidated by the fact that this is an international market. It's a global market, with economists who have been doing this for years sitting on the other side of the system. I'll just be a newcomer whose capital is easily taken, like a lamb being led to slaughter. Will my money be destroyed in this market? No, we're supposed to put all our expertise, energy, ability, and knowledge into this in the simplest way possible. We're not here to overwhelm your mind with excessive talk, unnecessary details, or too much information, or to give you a checklist with 1,000 items for entering every trade. If you try to check all those things, you'll miss the trading opportunity. For example, in the global market, we can work in short time frames. Those who work in lower time frames are called scalpers or short-term traders. When we're supposed to scalp in the global market, we work in 1 minute and 5 minute time frames. We need to have such a high success rate or be able to see the market in a much simpler way. But this simplification doesn't mean that we can't make good use of the market. This simplification means that with high intelligence and the simple lessons we've learned, though behind each lesson there is a wealth of logic, science, and knowledge, we've managed to grasp and use them in a very detailed and simple way. This allows you to make the best decisions in time frames like 1 minute, 3 minutes, and 5 minutes in the market. We always give you 2 essential keys. First is capital management, and after capital management comes strategy. That's the technique we explain to you in simple terms. So whether on the internet, on social media, or in courses, various courses that you may have seen or heard about so far, there is a lot of extra or unnecessary information, and checking all of them only leads to more confusion. Anyone can become a trader, but the strength of this course is that it teaches you concepts that are truly practical in the market. In other words, you are taking a completely practical course. You are seeing a practical course here. We're not going to focus on various analyses. Instead, we're all going to focus on a common goal. What is the goal of entering this market? In other words, our aim is to achieve profitability from this market. Well, everyone who enters these markets has a common goal, and that is to make good profits from the market. To achieve good profits, I'm telling you, after all these years of experience, it's not necessary for you to know everything, but you must know the essential and key points. With these, you can achieve consistent profits, and I give you this guarantee and promise in this course. We will cover topics and explain issues for you so that by knowing and practicing them, you can reach a really great outcome. Let me give you another example. As I said, practice, lots of practice is very important, guys. It's like when you want to, most of you have had this experience. You walk into a gym and see some people with really great bodies. Those people didn't just go to a nutritionist or a fitness coach to get a program. They worked hard for years, lifted weights for a long time, followed strict diets, and now they've achieved the results they wanted, which for us becomes a goal. So just listening to the material we present in the course is not enough. Just like with music, the amount you practice determines how skilled you become at trading. So one day someone says, I went to the best nutritionist, I went to the best coach and got a program. 6 months have passed and I haven't changed at all. My first question is, how much did you actually follow through? He says, oh, well, nothing really. I thought just going and getting it was enough. It's the same with this course. Just listening to or reviewing the material isn't enough. You have to actually practice. Demo accounts are there so you can practice as much as you want. A lot of practice is the key to success. Training, training, training. These are the 3 essential keys to success alongside practice. That means when you're learning this material, listen to it wholeheartedly, put it into action, and practice it. Guys, if you want to achieve a different result, it depends on how many hours you spend in front of the chart, how many hours you watch the ups and downs of the graphs. You observe the behavior of the charts, and based on what you've learned, you start experimenting and testing. That's when it happens. It's like this. Even if you enroll in the best driving school, until you actually sit behind the wheel and drive a distance yourself, there's no way to measure your own skill. Here too, we're going to teach you the best, simplest, and most practical material. And you need to make a promise to yourself right now that you're up for it. You'll do this work and practice it. Look, guys, this market eliminates every excuse. You might say, my working hours are in the morning, I'm not available until noon. Then don't be in the market. At night, in the afternoon, or any other time, this market is open 24 hours. You might say, sir, I have limitations, or my location, for example, where I am has its own restrictions, but this market has removed all limitations. All you need is a computer, an internet connection, and this practical course you're listening to right now. So today, make a commitment to yourself and give yourself a guarantee that if you want to become a different person tomorrow, someone who easily earns a profit in dollars and can envision a different life for themselves, make a promise to yourself to carry out all the goals and plans you have. Promise yourself that the time has come, and as you're watching this, whatever today's date is, you're taking this action. Start by writing, I, your name and surname, commit to myself that I will complete all the exercises in this course to the best of my ability. And below that, I guarantee you that you are guaranteeing your own success. Be sure that with more practice, on a demo account, you're not risking anything significant. You're just raising your awareness and preparing yourself for the day you'll be working in the real market. All the people who participate in the Olympics, all Olympic champions for months, for years, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, day and night. They dedicate their entire lives full-time to training, exercise, nutrition, and 1,000 other things. From their sleep schedule, from the foods they eat, the strict diets they follow, the exercises they do, the different times they go to the gym. They do all of these things so that in just a few minutes at the Olympics, they can have the opportunity to showcase their skills. The Olympics for us is the job market, so we use this period to our advantage. We learn its practical aspects and practice, practice, practice. When we enter the real world, that's when we truly show our abilities and demonstrate that we have mastered all these practical matters. To what extent? To what extent can we apply these beautiful techniques to the market? That's why I assure you that in this course, the topics are both practical and simple. So we're not going to talk about complicated stuff or just have a big package of content. It's not going to be a bunch of information that in the end you can't use and just end up with a lot of useless knowledge. The information will be a distilled summary of all the material based on experience that is currently profitable in the market. Today, this approach is actually working in the market. It shows itself to be a valid and practical strategy. Guys, you already know about earning in dollars. It's the only way that if you want to aim higher in Iran starting today, it's your only way out. You know it yourself. With the difference between the dollar and your income in rials, you can easily fall behind in the market. Someone who saves up some rials to buy a car gets close to affording it, but suddenly the price of the car goes up, or when they want to buy a property, years of effort, saving money, cutting back on spending, going without, not going out as much, and they save up until they're close to making the purchase. They get close to buying a house, and then suddenly the price of the house increases dramatically. But in Iran, this happens all too often. When your income is in dollars, not only does your money not lose its value, but you also get closer and closer to your goals. Meaning, if before you needed more money to enter a deal, for buying a house, buying a car, making a purchase, going on a trip abroad, buying a villa, now with less money, you can achieve those things if you have a dollar-based income. Right now, everything in Iran is cheaper. I've told you over and over again, don't feel so left behind or behind the market. Don't think that the house you wanted a week ago has now become several times more expensive, or that the regular car you wanted to buy has become several times more expensive, or even the good car you wanted to buy. Even the luxury villa you wanted to buy has become several times more expensive. It doesn't matter. Compared to a dollar-based income, all of them have actually become cheaper, guys. Be smart today. Choose your right path today. Take advantage of this course. We are putting in all our effort. We are preparing this course for you in the simplest, most practical, and most user-friendly way possible, so that we can create value and entrepreneurship for our fellow countrymen. I say this with pride and honor. We are Iranians, we are Aryans, we are intelligent. Our intelligence is renowned around the world. Most of the successful companies we see in the world today, there's an Iranian presence behind them. We are among the world's top talents. You are the same. Use this advantage, gain superiority from being exceptional, and surpass your competitors. Imagine being able to easily bring yourself to a comfortable life in the world you live in now. For yourself, your family, your child, your wife, your sister, your brother. Now, when we talk about $500 or $400, 10 million tomans today, how much is 10 million tomans really worth? You work hard, but what does earning $400 in this market look like? It's just simple math. 2 plus 2 equals 4. What does that mean? It means you can easily set this standard for yourself, for me to reach my goals. If today you earn 5 or 10 million as your salary, you think, if it becomes 30 million, I could live much more comfortably. All right, so 30 million is about $1,200. It's really not that much. For a market that's the biggest in the world with trillions in transactions happening daily, you take your share from this market. I don't want to make a big show of it, or talk in some kind of character, or be motivational. I need to speak honestly, a bit more like a friend. And truly, genuinely, I'm telling you about this market because if you truly understand it, if you use it the right way, it can be the golden goose of your life. All the goals you write down today for the next year, you can check them off one by one thanks to this market. Because you're earning in dollars, inflation will never affect you again, and the value of your money will never drop below what it is now. You're always creating added value. Look, guys, if we want to, let's be honest with each other too. We're living in a third world country. In a third world country, if you want to understand inflation, let me explain it to you this way. If 2 years ago, your assets were calculated in dollars, if you had calculated it, the property you owned, the house you had, the car you drove, any asset you had, if you had calculated its value in dollars, for example, it would be worth $100,000. Now what's happened? Has the value of people's assets multiplied? Have cars become several times more expensive? Assets have grown bigger. But let's be honest with each other. If you calculate it in dollars, have you actually profited in dollars, or has it become cheaper in dollar terms? If your asset was worth $100,000 2 years ago, now it's at most $80,000. So this increase in value hasn't helped you make a profit. It's only created inflation, and you've actually lost money on your previous assets. I'm not telling you this to scare you. I'm telling you so you know you're in the right place, standing at the right point from where you are and where many others are. Right now, there are people who aren't here to hear these things in this course. Just realize how far ahead you are and make good use of it. Each has its own issues. Hours of work have gone into this. Millions of dollars have been spent to create various courses. I myself have personally spent thousands of dollars on courses I've taken and seminars I've attended to learn the material and be able to put it into practice to make it applicable. And today, if you measure your total assets in dollars, if you add even $1 to it, you're making a profit. But if you can't add even a single dollar, you've lost. With income in reals, you can't succeed. You can't turn that house into two, even if you have one. You can't turn that car into two. But with income in dollars, it gives you the promise that these things are possible, that you can make these things happen. So I'm saying all this so you know that this course you're watching is free from a lot of unnecessary stuff, free from many things that are not practical. In the market, there are some textbook pieces of information and some basic market principles, right? We didn't come here to go through every single market tool, indicator, oscillator, or all the tools that exist in the market. We didn't come to break down and analyze every detail or dissect the market. We came to teach you how to actually work with the market. We came to tell you what to do so that after this course, with the support you receive, the exercises you do, the trades you make, and the demo account you create for yourself, the account history that remains from the market for you will show you that you have succeeded in becoming a global market trader. Someone who can earn income from such a huge market, the size of the market is actually an advantage for us, so we can benefit from it. So that we can earn as much as we want and earn really well, as long as the right path is laid out in front of us. We promise you that we will show you the right path, and you promise us in return that you will do the exercises wholeheartedly over and over and over again. Just think about any champion. No one has ever become a champion by going to the gym just twice or with just one training session. Don't have the illusion that you can win a gold medal in a very short time with just a little effort. We are giving you this assurance. If you train properly, you can secure your own life and your family's life with what? With dollar income. Guys, if you're not looking for dollar income these days, don't even think about the future. You can have a future far more remarkable than what you feel right now. This is the point I'm making. I'm emphasizing that earning dollar income shouldn't come from just one market, but from a combination of markets that you're going to learn about and techniques. Techniques you'll learn that you can use across all financial markets. The Forex market, commodities market, energy market, safety market, stock market, index market, indices, cryptocurrency markets, and so on. Most importantly, in this course, we're not just going to talk about technical analysis.